So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for old man Clanton.
Greetings, Caffeine Rage here, and you're gaming with Rage. Yeah, found a bit of an odd quirk with Juarez, which made my life a little bit more difficult. It doesn't want to play the cutscenes more than once without going into replaying a mission. So my intro for this video is obviously a little bit odd. Yeah, it's just an oddity that they don't replay the
Came upon
cutscenes.
them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man. Over there!
But
I did my
I
best
actually had to
help those
replay the first two levels all over again to be able just to get the cutscene for this video. But in the spirit of the blind Let's Play, I didn't go past the initial area here, and I kept my original
Moments later,
loadout.
the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did. They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads. Making use of the high ground and whatever else they had.
Oh man.
Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to it.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force.
That's actually a really cool mechanic that
See,
they
at the time,
replay the
I was still pretty brave.
replay the
regrettable situation.
section only slightly differently.
But I
Instead of
just kept
Indians that
shooting
time,
at
or sorry,
anything I could see
Native
up
Americans,
underneath their
it was cowboys.
I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys.
Oh, crap.
He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first.
A lot of them up there.
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo.
What?
Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
Alright, tactical retreat, to where?
Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim. Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
Oh, never been so happy to see a star.
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears.
I was kind of hoping
but
to
I
turn around to
wasn't
see the
about go
devil.
over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this.
This is actually
Just
pretty
kept running,
damn
not
cool.
knowing where the hell I was going.
Oh crap. Sure, I jumped into the water.
That's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven, I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Bat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know. And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo.
Kaboom.
That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence.
Gotta
It was
love
time to
some
turn the
explosives.
tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack.
I guess we should upgrade as well. Let's see, what do we have? Faster rifle reload, options over here. Actually, I think I want to stick with the rifle. Of course, that means, of course, other than saying of course twice, that I'm going to lose the rifle again, but I really like this
I
rifle.
was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds. Where's he going? It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
Another duel? They're gonna make the Cranky pun with a Gatling gun? I wanted to make the Cranky pun.
Clanton, I'm coming for you.
Oh, this is
A
gonna be
little
fun.
stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come. But I
Alright,
knew I could
hide
not
again.
let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun.
At least it's not a duel. But this is gonna be tough. I was thinking about upping the difficulty. I'll see how this level goes. It was kind of touch and go there for a moment. So I'm not sure if I want to up it right now. I'm trying to decide which way to go. Oh man, that was close. Yeah, like I said, I haven't, even though I played the first couple levels again, I didn't go past where I was at the beginning, so I'm actually kind of blind right now. Alright, over there to my right. Come on, stop firing. Slowly getting up there. Okay, wait for the bullets to go away from my screen.
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe
Phew,
Canyon.
that was close.
But it was just me.
Oh shit. Don't have a shot from on it from here, so you have to go again. Go shot. Am I actually coming up to him now? Ah! I should have hit the quick, the bullet time. Where is it going to put me? Not too far back. Oh shit. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to be doing. There we go.
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps, and that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
Fairly short mission, but an exciting one. I am wondering if these missions are going to turn out to be longer later on in the game. I guess we'll have to see, but that's it for this time. I'll see you next time, and thanks for watching.